All right, let's try this again. Hopefully, you guys can hear this one. I did the audio check and the sound came through just fine. So I actually try to make this video shorter than the first one because I had time, I guess, to kind of rehearse it after going through the first one. But in either case, I want to talk about some of the changes to PRP to give you guys some greater clarification because it was brought to my attention that I guess maybe some people still didn't quite understand what the process actually looked like post these changes. So, what the changes are effective July 1st, Optum made the change to remove people who currently receive issue D 2.1 from the spectrum to actually be able to receive PRP services. That means that the only people left to receive PRP services are either in residential treatment 3.1 or outpatient services 1.0. In terms of being able to manage that and how that affects everybody, I'll start with residential treatment. Residential treatment doesn't change. Linnea and Jesse, that means that those are your caseloads and that won't change at all. You still have to get the notes done between those properties that are designated as such. In terms of outpatient, that affects everybody else in terms of the red care workers. The process used to work where it really didn't matter who was at a particular house that was in Elysian Fields because they're either IOP or OP. So in either case, they would still be on your caseload. With these changes, the difference is you don't necessarily know who's in outpatient and who's in IOP services. So how will you know? That information will come from Rose. Rose will get that information to you guys at the end of the week, so you guys know the following week. Well, I should say not the end of the week, but the beginning of the week, so you guys will know, hey, for this particular house, at this house, out of let's say 7 people, 3 are OP. Those are the people that need to get your attention to get your notes done. Those 3 people that are in OP. In terms of, and you need to know that, and you won't know that because the documentation that we have, that you have access to, won't say if a person is in IOP or OP at all. So again, you get that information from Rose, so you can better manage your time for the people who are in OP. Now, how does that affect the clients that are in IOP that were receiving PRP services? So I'm going to go back a little bit. When we first brought in PRP, the only difference in terms of the expectation with regards to interacting with the clients and helping them along was that instead of being a 25-hour work week, it would now be a 40-hour work week because the revenue generated from PRP would would afford us the opportunity to do just that, to give you guys 40 hours, a 40-hour work week. With them scaling back on the IOP clients being able to receive PRP services, from a interaction with client perspective, that hasn't changed. The only difference is instead of being able to do notes for IOP and OP, you'll just be able to do notes for people in OP, and you'll get that OP list or the OP designation from Rose at the beginning of each week. Um, yeah, that's it. If you guys have any additional questions or whatever the case may be, please reach out to Rose or myself, and we'll try to get it clarified even further. Thank you.